What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings. As you know, today, guys, I'm going to be doing my Q&A, always after SmackDown and AEW Rampage. And guys, what a fatal five-way match that we had on SmackDown with Sheamus, Madcap Moss, Ricochet, Happy Corbin, and Sami Zayn. With Sheamus coming out the winner and going to face Walter at Clash at the Castle. That is going to be a fantastic match. So let's get into this Q&A. I have 6 questions. They're all from Wrestling Media. So thank you, bro. What do you think of Triple H so far in his new position as WWE creative? Dude, I love it. He brought back Dakota Kai, Io Sky. Actually, he called them up from NXT to be with Bayley, and Bayley returned. Fantastic. And the next question right here: Karrion Kross is back, going after Drew McIntyre. Now, do you think, with only 2 weeks away from Clash at the Castle, do you believe that it might turn into a triple threat match? Or do we see Karrion Kross coming out at Clash at the Castle and Roman just retains it and Drew wins by disqualification? Maybe. Dude. And then he brought back Dexter Lumis. Or Lunis? I think it's Lumis. But, bro, that is fantastic. And Raw isn't boring anymore. Well, not yet, at least, in this new like era, kind of. I'm not sure what we're calling it. In a Triple H era, let's say that we got a United States title match with Lashley and AJ Styles. Now put down in the comments, who do you want to see most return? Mine, Bray Wyatt. Do it, Triple H, please. And then the next question is, what do you think of the return of Karrion Kross? Dude, like I said last week, he was my favorite superstar in the most scariest superstar for me in NXT. And then when he got called up to the main roster, he was a dominant NXT champion. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Finn Balor when he won it from Karrion Kross. I believe that's what it was. Come on. No. Wait. Yeah, he won it from Karrion Kross. No, he actually didn't. It was a 60-minute Fatal 4-Way Iron Man match against Balor, Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa, and Johnny Gargano. My mistake. And then Karrion Kross took it off him. Still, great guy, and I can't wait to see when or how they're going to put the title on Karrion Kross. Either it would be the IC title, the United States title. Maybe he gets drafted to Raw and we get Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross for United States title. I don't know. But thank you, bro, for the question. I think he's going to do great on the main roster again. And first of all, let's talk. Going back to the Triple H thing, let's talk about that promo against Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens. Here is what he said. One of the greatest promos to date, this website says. Owens spoke of how he got goosebumps walking into the Capital One Arena last night. And then they talk about Battleground 2016 with Sami Zayn also took place. Yes. The former Universal Champion said he realized something was missing from his character and as you can now see below, brought back his old prize fighter catchphrase. He said, I actually got goosebumps because I realized that this is the very same arena that at Battleground, Sami Zayn and I had the fight of our lives and left everything we had in that ring. We gave people a match they still talk about 6 years later, and yes, we still do. You know, this DVD right here, they have it right here. Payback 2016. No, wait. Is it Battleground? Well, these two. Payback, May 1st. Yeah, May 1st. Kevin versus Sami, but I'm thinking he's talking about the Battleground match. Yeah, well, duh. Says this is the very same match that at Battleground. Duh. Okay, so I realized that there's a side of me that's been missing for far too long, and I miss that side. It's kind of bring back the prize fighter. And then McIntyre says, Drew then said that people think he has it easy in WWE, but then on to speak how he overcame to become a 2-time WWE champion. And guys, I'm sorry about what I just said about Payback and Battleground. I got my head messed up here. I was a chosen one 15 years ago. And then I got fired and I had to work my ass off and earn my way back to the company. I didn't call WWE. They called me, and I worked my ass off every single day since. I'm a 2-time champion. I've beaten Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Randy Orton, and everyone that stood in my path. Don't you dare look at me in the eye and pull that BS again. What a promo. Thank you, Triple H, for doing that. That had to be unscripted. Because why would they talk about Battleground and then everything after? It's weird. So, what do you think of them kind of deleting Vince McMahon? Dude, it's weird, but I get it. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird. But Vince, a couple years ago, I legit said to myself, dude, Vince needs to go. But as we all know, we thought Vince would die in the chair writing an episode of Raw. I'm kind of glad that didn't happen. So, Vince McMahon getting erased or deleted, delete. He kind of had it coming. And at least we don't get rematches after rematches after rematches after rematches after rematches anymore. So, kind of weird. And we're getting first time ever matches on Raw and SmackDown. So, and then he said, are you looking forward to Clash at the Castle? You know what? If you said that 2 weeks ago, I would say no. But now, I would say I'm very excited. Just the poster alone says that I'm excited. Look at this poster. Look at that. And again, when I say first time ever matches, and this is in the UK, ladies and gentlemen, and we are getting a US release on DVD. Fantastic. So the matches are Gunther versus Sheamus for the IC title. Riddle versus Seth Rollins. And hopefully we're getting the women's tag team titles on this card. Hopefully. I'm not for sure about that. But why wouldn't we? We're 2 weeks away and we're getting right to the finals. So I think we're going to do that. But Clash at the Castle looks fantastic. And there's only 5 matches on the card so far. So I hope that it doesn't get like completely bashed with matches. Kind of like WrestleMania 35. Anyone remember that? Or 33? Besides Kofi Mania and Roman Reigns coming back and the Triple Threat Women's title match. That pay-per-view was long. And The Undertaker wasn't even on it. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton was great. But it went on forever. So I hope in the UK that these get shorter. Hopefully. So then his next question is, I've been watching I have been watching the biographies and they are awesome so far. Which one have you enjoyed the most so far? Dude, speaking of the biographies, I hope to God they get a DVD release. As you know, we got Volume 1 and Volume 2 last year. You got Rowdy Piper, Booker T, Stone Cold, and Macho Man. And then on Volume 2, you got Shawn Michaels. The light was in my way. Shawn Michaels, Ultimate Warrior, Mick Foley, and Bret Hart. So I hope that we get them on DVD. But here is the problem with that. Will we have the same problem as we did with these? You guys remember that, right? We had Volume 2 discs that were Shawn Michaels and Ultimate Warrior and Mick Foley and Bret Hart in the Volume 1 DVD. Where you have Rowdy Piper, King Booker, Macho Man, and Stone Cold. They had to redo these and put a yellow sticker on the back of your Volume 1 DVDs. So I hope that doesn't happen. Please put down in the comments if you think that is going to happen again. First of all, but my favorite match from this DVD is the No Mercy match. Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. The best rivalry of 2016 by far. So his question is, what is your favorite episode so far? Okay, so far, I cannot wait for the next 2 weeks. Actually, when this video is uploaded on Sunday, it would be the Edge episode and the Rivals episode Edge versus Cena. So I hope that one is good. But my favorite so far, of course, everyone's gonna say this, is The Undertaker. You thought The Undertaker Last Ride was great. This Legends biography was awesome. We finally got to see who Undertaker's mom was and what her thought of the character was. And then my other favorite was Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, 1996 Olympic gold medalist and 4-time WWE champion. And then, so this is, here we go. I could just go on Instagram and do this. Hey. Where is it? If you can see that, it's Edge and then Rey Mysterio next week. Here. You got Edge and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero next week on August 28th. So tomorrow, the 21st, is Edge versus John Cena on the Rivals episode. And then the 28th is Rey Mysterio, Rey versus Eddie Guerrero for the Rivals episode, and special guest on Smack Talk is Rey and Dominic Mysterio. Those 2 episodes I am looking forward to the most. Oh, I love Rey Mysterio. You guys know that. So then his next question is, and his final question, if I can find it. What are your thoughts on the Rivals episodes? Dude, they're good. I especially like the Brothers of Destruction, Kurt versus Brock. But as I just said two minutes ago, I cannot wait for Cena versus Edge and Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. And I think that's where the show unfortunately comes to an end until like next summer. I'm not sure. I hope that's not the case. And guys, as I said about the Legends the Legends DVD, do you want to see the Rivals episodes on DVD? And guys, I slapped myself because I'm because I am stuttering. My Lord. Yeah, so that's why I do that, so I can actually talk. But if you guys enjoy this Q&A, so I think those are the end. I guess those are the end of the questions, I think. And tonight I'm going to be watching For All Mankind. So watch out for that review. I'm also going to review the Macho Man set after I watch that. And guys, I have 2 rants coming. And you guys just have to wait, because the Porter's Rant series is back. Like I told you 2 or 3 weeks ago. This has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings. Check out the Porter Rant series on my YouTube channel. Please comment your comment sections down. Please comment your comments in the comment section down below. There we go. And please hit the subscribe button right here. This has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, and I'm out. Peace.